Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Saturday, June 18th, 2016, around 2:30 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. Very sunny day out, low humidity, a perfect 10 weather day. Some news to report last night. The Boston Red Sox lost to the Seattle Mariners by a score of 8-4. David Ortiz tied Ted Williams and Willie McCovey and Frank Thomas for 521 career home runs. And 19th place on the all-time list. David Ortiz is going to finish with more home runs in his career than Ted Williams. That's amazing. The Lowell Spinners last night won their season opener by beating Lake Champlain Monsters by the score of 1-0. And some sad news to report in entertainment. Miss Marianne, host of a local romper room, passed away at the age of 82. And actor Ron Lester passed away at the age of 45. Ron Lester was famous for being in Varsity Blues. And that's about it on the news. My first video blog subject of the day is about the former TV game show Dirty Rotten Cheetah. Dirty Rotten Cheetah was on PAX Network from January 6th, 2003 to April 7th, 2003. So it was a 13-week game show and was hosted by Bill Dwyer and was produced by Jonathan Goodson, whose father was the legendary game show producer Mark Goodson, and it was an hour-long show. Dirty Rotten Cheetah combined the elements of The Weakest Link, and it was filmed at CBS Television Studios in Hollywood, California. And this is how the Dirty Rotten Cheetah was played. They had 6 contestants, and they had computerized who was going to be the Dirty Rotten Cheetah. The first, and it was an elimination process. The first 3 rounds, Billy asked a question, and it was a top 10 list of subjects, say top 10 famous Julies, or top 10 people who are famous for doing this and that. And the object was to get the most amount of money accumulated. The number one answer was $250. That was the most obvious answers, but each answer up to 10 would go from $250 increments. The number 10 answer was $2,500, and the Dirty Rotten Cheetah knew all the answers. And the strategy was, if it was a Dirty Rotten Cheetah, they would try to get the most obvious answer right, so they would figure it out, or the number one answer right. And at the end of that round, they had a bonus for whoever got the most questions right. If somebody got a bonus, they get the first place was $10,000, second place was $7,500, and third place was $5,000. In the end of the first 3 rounds, they would have to vote who was the Dirty Rotten Cheetah. And it would take at least 3 votes to eliminate who they suspected the Dirty Rotten Cheetah. If there was not 3 votes, then the Dirty Rotten Cheetah had to randomly eliminate the opponent. And if the Dirty Rotten Cheetah was exposed, all the contestants would keep their money. But if they eliminated somebody who was not the Dirty Rotten Cheetah, the money that the remaining contestants had would be reduced 50% and put into the pot. And now, and they did this for the first 3 rounds, and they continued that process. If the Dirty Rotten Cheetah was exposed, they kept the money. If they weren't, half of the money would be eliminated into the pot. And if there was no three people voting one person eliminated, then they would be eliminated. And the fourth round had 3 contestants left, and they could not vote on who was the Dirty Rotten Cheater, because the Dirty Rotten Cheater's not going to vote themselves out. No way! And then they would have, you know, the remaining contestants accuse somebody what the Dirty Rotten Cheater is, and if they found out it was, then it was exposed and they would have another Dirty Rotten Cheater. But if they didn't have 50%, then the Dirty Rotten Cheater would eliminate one contestant. And then the final round, the 5th round, they had 2 survey questions, and they could eliminate like the most, accumulate the most money. And then the final round was like they would expose who the Dirty Rotten Cheater is and the honest contestant. And if the Dirty Rotten Cheater was exposed, then the honest person would try to stop the pot for the Dirty Rotten Cheater to get at. And sometimes the Dirty Rotten Cheater would get the money, sometimes it didn't, and it would go to the other contestant. And this Dirty Rotten Cheater was a decent game show for PAX Network. It was like confirmations of The Weakest Link. Bill Dwyer was a good host, but he wasn't as mean as Ann Robinson from The Weakest Link. It only lasted 13 weeks, which was a shame, because the Dirty Rotten Cheater sounded like a game show hit in my opinion. But this is at a time where PAX Network was going through financial difficulty, so they couldn't order like a year's worth of shows. And that's about it on the Dirty Rotten Cheater. The second and final video blog of the night's coming up, and it will be about Hockey Hall of Famer Ted Lindsay. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Roseblood of WCCO accent has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutzo so stunning, she's the best. Amy Swensey's awesome. Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. And Linda Church is such a cool guy. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out! See you later!